What's up, y'all? Today is an odd day so far. I woke up pretty late. I think it's like 1 something already. 1 or 12:50. I don't know. But today commences the end of change, beginning of change. Today is the beginning of a new. All things of your past must go. All things of the past must go. And I know it's difficult. This 1 week, and this 1 week, even as I speak it, I'm going back and forth, like a pendulum. And God said, it's your time to just go forward. You can't even mess up anymore. That's how forward you are. There are many things in my personal opinion that I think, I fell back. God said, no, you didn't. It's just the pregame. This just preseason. You're already in the NFL. You're already in the NBA. So any mistakes aren't mistakes. They're lessons for when you really play. I want you to see it like being a rookie in the game. You're in the game. You just lack the experience in the game. So all you really need to do now is just observe. Play the fool. Observe and react in the freest way you can. And then eventually you'll become more stern in your nature. You become more strict in your nature. A year from now, this conversation or this nature will be so far in the past, but it had to happen. Sometimes, in order to actualize things or in order to make things make sense, we have to do it. Like a child. But don't touch the fire. They know the pain. But sometimes doing is the best lesson rather than speaking. They say, well, you know what? Some philosophers say, well, the best wise men learn from others. That is true. They learn from others instead of doing. But in life, not all things can be taught. You can teach anything, but sometimes the best teaching is to actually go through it. Is that always the best feeling? No. Like, what if I said to someone, you know what it's like to be melanated? And someone that's not melanated was like, what is it like? You can show them all the cool stuff. You can show them slavery. You can show when we rose in power and the father continent. You can show them all the things. Show them everything. But the only way they're really going to know, they got to be it. Hold on. My painting fell. I have to reestablish. I have to bind it. I have to glue it, make it stronger. no different from what God is doing to us. He's saying you're planted in the right position, but the solvent, the glue that keeps you there isn't strong enough. You need something to bind you that is stronger. You need love from the you that is closest to the true God, so they can report back to you and say, you know what, this is real. This is real. You can do it. This is real. Everything in your life will be different from now on. There's some things I do want to speak on, but I won't even, allow that to live in my spoken reality. Let me just say that all things happen for a reason, but we must learn from the actions that don't make the most sense. Get what I'm saying? For instance, say someone tells me, you know what Jill is like? I don't need to know what Jill is like to not want to go. But say I do go. All I need is one day. That's how much I don't want to be there. Now this, with God telling you what your future is the exact same thing, but the opposite. All you need is one day in your future to tell you that's the life you want. All you need is one day. One day in your future, in your new future. It'll keep you, that'll be the ceiling that you need to keep it bound. One day in your new world, one day at your new job, one day at your new home, and you can feel, oh, this is new. Even if I go back, it won't be the same. And the reason why I say this is because we all say, for those that have an odd lifestyle, have a different purpose, a different life, we all say, oh, we're chosen. God has anointed me. What do you think that really means? Just hardship? One day he's gonna expose you. And you might have stage fright. You might have any of the byproducts of being chosen. You might not like people, not want to talk to people, might be a hermit, might be or just extremely a high intense spirit. You might not know what you even are possible of doing. But you're gonna be thrown on the front line, on the forefront, whether you like it or not. Because it's our time to be exposed. And I had to tell myself that when I started making these YouTubes actually in a serious way. After much, just a lot of time, lots of pondering and just time to myself, I started realizing YouTube, anything, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of it. People are so focused on the algorithm and how do I beat the algorithm. God is preparing me to use YouTube as a buffer or a trampoline to when I actually have to speak to real human beings. He's saying, and only way to get comfortable with talking to people, talk to yourself. But talk out loud, and your mind isn't good enough. You have to materialize it. Because the mental state isn't the three-dimensional world. It's a part of it, but it's not from here. And I said, okay, because I know what he means. And it changed my perspective. Because before I was so resistant to doing YouTube, especially with the algorithm. What's the point? But that's not the point. The point is that you got to see you got to see how he sees it and not how we see it in order to get it. You got to do this for him. I had to realize that many of us do it for ourselves or even others, but we rarely do it for him, even though we say that we give him all the praise. Life is going to be different now. I'm anticipating the future, but I don't even know how to feel about it. The first stage to walking into your freedom, the first stage to walking into your future is to walk into your freedom. The first stage into walking into your future is to walk into your freedom because it's new. Future is new. So in order to get to your future, you have to do new things. Instead of going, for instance, I went on the train, went to a different stop. I'm creating new futures because I've never been there. The future is the unknown. You have to leave the known and go to the unknown in order to live a new life, to start a new life, to be a new person. It's not the devil holding us back. It's the devil within us holding us back. Because if the devil can't harm you, all he has to do is manipulate you. And you have to say, I'm done. Just like any relationship, you got to say, I'm done. I'll give an example of the future. If I have a girlfriend and I make her my wife, it's a new future. Same woman. The title is different. And it's not the title. It's the being in the title. What's the difference from a girlfriend and a wife? Not much. If you're looking at it on a surface level. A girlfriend can leave you any day. A wife is bound by a different reason to stay. The relationships becomes purposeful. It has a whole new meaning to it. Same person. So you see how it works? See how it works? In order to get to the future, we have to become new in every way. Meaning you have to willingly want to leave your job, willingly want to leave your home, willingly want to get into a relationship if you're single, willingly want to produce more money if you're poor, or you're impoverished or broke. If you do drugs, you have to willingly want to not do drugs. Part of walking into our future is truly walking into it by being different, by being new. And this isn't even a video for you, it's a video for me. Because this is the last day where I will be of the old. Because I'm already in the new. If you want a new life, start fresh today. Just do one thing different. If you wake up at 8, wake up at 10. See how it feels. And then go somewhere, do something that you haven't done. You have to change it and make it become new in order for it to feel new. And once the feeling is new, the outer world will mimic that. Our new world, our new future is now, but we have to produce it. We have to become new. One day at a time. Don't take it too serious.